This is Lee Yaffa for Beverly Main Street's On the Spot, and we are here today with Nanci Pulak, one of the owners, partners of Nanci's International Jewelry and Memory Lamps here at 280 Cabot Street in downtown Beverly. Good morning, Nanci. How are you today?
Good morning. I'm very well, thank you.
And I see a stunning array of jewelry in these display cases. Would you like to talk about some of this with us?
Sure. The special thing about our jewelry is that it is all handmade by families, not corporations, just for our store, which is why on our website you will not see pictures of the jewelry because we don't want it copied. We have jewelry from Bali, Indonesia. We have jewelry from India, Italy, Australia, and many other countries. And like I said, it's all families. And we're fortunate enough to know a member of each of the families that makes the jewelry.
I see necklaces, pendants, earrings. Is there any particular piece that's a favorite of yours?
Oh my. Well, I pick them out, so they're actually all my favorites.
Sure.
They're like my babies. When I sell one, I love it, of course, but sometimes it's like, oh no. But yeah, I pick them out myself, so I really love every piece in here, I can honestly say that.
And do you perhaps try them out on special occasions?
Of course I do. What girl wouldn't?
Okay.
And we also, I would like to add that we have begun to add cremation jewelry. It has been a request. People have come in and asked if we carry it, and we didn't, but we just filled an order for 9 pieces about 2 weeks ago, and they really are beautiful. There's an array of, there's for pets, there's butterflies, there's angels, and they're actually pendants that you can put a loved one's cremations in it. So that's going to be added to our store as well. But our stones are all natural. We don't carry, it's all solid 925. That's no copper underneath the silver, and we're very careful about the quality. So the stones and the sterling silver is all top quality.
Nanci, tell me a little bit about this matching necklace and earring set.
This is handmade in India by our family that I mentioned before, and it really is a princess necklace. It's aquamarine for the March babies, or whoever likes the blue-green color stone. We do a lot of gemstones. And this just happened to be one of my favorites. This really is a nice piece. And there's so many stones, and you really do feel like a princess when you're wearing it. So I just thought that would be a nice piece to show you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. In this cabinet, we have all of our beautiful handmade jewelry by artisans from a reservation in New Mexico. They do stunning work, and as you can see, we have all different designs. A lot of these pieces are also signed by the artist. And interestingly enough, the Navajos making jewelry, the artisans, they sign, but they sign with petroglyphs, not necessarily their name. So it makes the pieces really unique.
I'm here with Brett Nichols, the other owner and partner of Memory Lamps of Beverly and Nanci's International Jewelry here on Cabot Street in downtown Beverly. And this morning, Brett's been packing up some memory lamps. They are Tiffany style, they are beautiful. Who actually creates and crafts these magnificent lamps?
We have a lot of people that create these lamps on our behalf from across the United States. We go to many different suppliers because of the quality. The quality is very important to us. Everything that's in our store is of high quality. We wouldn't have it any other way. We represent many different styles, a Tiffany style. Right now you don't see the lighthouses, but we have many other sea themes. We have the shells, we have the fish. We have something for every occasion. And one of the favorite lamps that we have, you can actually see right here, which I was packing up for one of our customers, which is the fleur-de-lis lamp. It's a very popular Tiffany style lamp. We do the packaging like this when someone's either picking it up and hand delivering it, or we're hand delivering it, which we will do within 20 to 25 miles of the store. If we're shipping out lamps, we'll do it in the packaging that you see right here, which is done exactly the way you see, different kind of color or different ribbon perhaps, the card attached to the outside, and then we'll do the brown craft paper on the outside for the shipping.
And you ship worldwide?
We do. We just started to ship worldwide. At first, we started the United States. If anyone wants worldwide, they need to contact us personally for the different shipping and the tariffs and whatnot that may be involved.
Sure. And can these be ordered online?
Absolutely. Everything you see on the shelf is also online, and everything they see is in stock.
And the website provides a view of the many different styles, the lighthouses, the shells, and other
Yes.
Images.
Absolutely.
And what's that website?
It's memorylampsofbeverly.com.
Great. Let's move over and take a closer look at this butterfly lamp. Brett, tell me about this butterfly lamp. This is a memory lamp product as well, I understand.
Yes, it is. It's a beautiful memory lamp. It's one of our most popular butterfly ones that we have here at the store. In many cultures, you may or may not know, they consider the butterfly to be a symbol of a transition from an old life to a new life. And simply because of the vibrant colors and the stunning looks that this butterfly has, it is, again, one of our most popular movings in the store.
And this can be ordered online or purchased here at the shop?
Absolutely. Everything we have can be ordered online, purchased at the shop, or they can even call us and we'll take the order over the telephone.
And who creates this butterfly lamp?
Well, the creator is going to remain a secret because we want to remain an unusual store. But again, we have many different supplies that we go to, and all of them are of the highest quality.
Thank you, Brett.
You're welcome. Thank you.
I'm back with Nanci at Nanci's International Jewelry and Memory Lamps of Beverly. We're looking at a memory bear. These are specially crafted bears. Tell us about them.
These memory bears came to us through a memory lamp customer, actually. She had suggested that they fit in with our memory lamps theme, and I totally agree. She makes these by hand, sewn also by hand. This original, all this fabric comes from Brett's father's brown leather vest that was lined with shearling. And his father has since passed, so he had one made for his brother, and for himself. So these are a new gift-giving alternative also in memory of a person who has passed. This one here, this one is made out of my mother's pajamas. So I had a few of these made for my nieces and nephews, and of course one for myself. And again, they are all hand-stitched. And as you can see, they resemble a bear very well. So she does an excellent job, and we love having this addition to our store.
Well, those are indeed special bears.
Oh, yes.
Bring back memories, I trust. And I want to thank you, Nanci.
Thank you.
We're outside Nanci's Jewelry and Memory Lamps of Beverly with co-owners and partners Nanci Pulak and Brett Nichols. We're standing in front of an array of solar lamps.
Yes.
And where did these emanate from?
These actually, a friend of ours who is one of our distributors suggested we sell these, and we looked at them and said, they are adorable, let's give it a try. And they're yard decor. They're solar lamps, but they're very creative, they're very well built, and we have sold quite a few already. And that's the thing about Nanci's, is that you'll never know what you find. We're always bringing in something unique. And this is our newest unique addition to the store.
And Brett, are you the gardening type?
I try to be. Unfortunately, these flowers, these beautiful flowers we have out here actually were done for us, but I maintain them. And yes, it puts me in the gardening mood with these things.
Okay. And how do you like Beverly?
I love Beverly. I've lived here for 13 years. And it was my dream to actually open my own business, and I chose to do it right here in downtown Beverly. It's a beautiful town, located to everything, most importantly, the beach. So I really, really love Beverly.
Thank you, Nanci.
Thank you very much for coming. We appreciate it.
Brett,
Thank you. It's been a pleasure.
this is Lee Yaffa signing off for Beverly Main Streets on the Spot. Thanks again. We'll talk to you soon.
Thank you.
This is Lee Yaffa for Beverly Main Streets on the Spot. We're here this morning with Renee Gagnon of McNeil's Auto Body. Renee is the owner, principal, and expert auto body shop person here on Rantoul Street. Renee, good morning.
Good morning. Thank you for coming.
Great. How many years have you been in business?
I personally myself have been here 28 years, but McNeil's Auto Body has been here since 1923. We're celebrating 90 years this year.
And beyond the obvious auto body work, what else do you provide in the way of services?
Well, we specialize in auto collision and auto mechanics. We are a radiator shop, which is far and few left, but we still do repair radiators. We build antique radiators. We do all kinds of mechanic work, brakes, tune-ups, services. So we're a full shop. We're full. We can do anything that comes across our plate, we can handle right here. We don't have to send anything out.
How many auto bays do you have?
We have 14 bays to work on people's cars, customers.
And how many employees, personnel?
Counting myself, there's 6 of us.
And you look pretty busy.
Yes, things have been good. When you've been here for that many years, you build a reputation, and I'm very proud of our reputation.
And in all these years, what's your most memorable auto body repair job?
It's the jobs that people will come and thank me. You know, thank you for, my car never looked that good. Thank you very much. I think our biggest collision was $22,000. It was Infinity, and it was brand spanking new, and the whole side got wiped out. But that's the largest job we've done here, was $22,000.
And I see on your website you repair domestic and foreign brands, and it seems to run A to Z. Anybody ever bring in a Ferrari or a Lamborghini?
I can't say I've ever worked on a Ferrari or a Lamborghini, and that's okay. That's okay with me.
I didn't see a Z, but how about a Yugo? Remember those?
Yes, I do, and I can't remember if I've done one of those. I've been personally repairing cars myself. This would be 45 years I've been repairing cars, personally.
Well, that's a lot of experience.
Mhm.
That's a lot of know-how people can rely on.
Exactly.
And I see you're a big Bruins fan.
I am a Bruins fan. I have been for many years. Bruins, all the Boston Red Sox, Patriots, all of them. I like sports.
And you're probably a local Beverly High team supporter as well.
Yes, I do. I'm very involved with the Beverly community. I am the president of the Beverly Kiwanis Club. I have been for a couple years. I also sit on the board of directors of the Beverly Chamber. I'm involved with Beverly Main Streets. We work together with Beverly Main Streets and Beverly Kiwanis for our golf tournament. So I am out there. I'm definitely out there.
That's great. Renee, you're a regular local hometown guy, very supportive of the community. And we're going to go take a look at some of the repair shops and bays that Renee has here, and we'll move along in a second. We're here with Renee in his personal work area, a 4-bay area at McNeil's Auto Body. Renee, we're looking at the front end of a Jeep here. What's going on?
Well, this is a 2009 Jeep Renegade, and you can see the severe damage to today's cars. Most everything here we're looking at is all made out of plastic. and most all this snaps together, like years ago when you used to build a model when you were a kid. Well, you know, that's not where your protection is on all the plastic. Where the real protection is behind the plastic. And as you can see, there's steel supports that's actually protecting yourself. And this one here happens to be structurally damaged, so we'll be replacing that. But today's cars with all the plastic, they just look so severe, and they're not as bad as they usually look. And there's very few cars that we can't repair here at McNeil's Auto Body.
Sure, and I trust you don't use the same plastic cement that I used as a kid.
We don't use any cement, but we just put them back together. We like to use the original equipment parts. In some cases, we always can't do that. It depends on who's paying. If the customer's paying and they want to have original equipment parts, we would use that. Most of the time, it's always insurance work, and anything over a year old, the insurance company like to use LKQ, which is called like, kind, and quality, which is a different part made from a different manufacturer. And they're okay, you know, they're just fine. We use them all the time. We don't have any complaints, and they cost less money. So the insurance company saves money and it keeps your premiums down.
Sure, I can understand customer satisfaction. And I sense that what you're saying is the cars today are definitely more shock resistant than they were 20, 30 years ago.
How cars are designed today is to protect the driver. Everything around the car will kind of fall apart, but the inside that cab, that driver can be feel very safe inside of a car, because the cars just collapse easy, but that takes all the shock away from the passengers. So that's why they design them today like that. And with the plastics, it is less in weight, so better gas mileage.
Okay, thanks, Rainey.
You're welcome.
We've moved into one of the mechanics bays here at McNeil's Auto Body on Rantoul Street. Rainey, what's going on with this Volvo here?
Oh, we had a customer complaint that she said she was seeing little drops of antifreeze in her driveway. And as you know, McNeil's Auto Body was specialized in a cooling system because we're a radiator shop. So we brought the car in, we put it on a pressure test, and we found that the radiator was leaking. And so it's up here right now because we're going to be replacing the radiator.
Sure.
So we have to drain the coolant first. So we'll drain the coolant and we'll continue, go on, and we'll put the new radiator in, and everything will be just fine. These bays here, these are the original bays since 1923. This is the oldest part of the building where we're standing right now.
That's impressive.
Yeah.
Here we are, not quite, just 90 years.
90 years.
90 years later.
A lot of people say I look good for 90, you know.
Well, I think the building and the environment is pretty good shape for 90 years.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that.
We're inside the collision body room at McNeil's Auto Body. Renee, what am I looking at here?
You are looking at a frame rack that we drive the car up on this machine, and what this machine actually does, it ties the car down. Because what we have to do is when something gets hit, it has to be pulled back out. So it'll come to one of these towers, and with the clamps that you see over here, the car would get clamped, and the chain would come right onto the clamps, and we would pull the car back to the frame specifications that we have a computerized all these measurements, and we bring it right back the way it is. That way there, the car is going down straight, the doors line up, the fender areas are fine, and that's what this machine does. It brings everything back, it holds the car down, and it pulls the car.
Okay.
So we're also in the collision room. Before we paint a car, we like to make sure that the color is going to match. So we make these spray out cards. And with the spray out cards, we'll keep on spraying different pressures. We might have to tint the color. But before we paint the car, we want to make sure it's correct. So with these cars, we put them up next to here and see how close the color is. If the color is right on, then we can go forward back to that paint booth, and we can paint the car to how we match the paint on this card. That saves us a lot of time, a lot of tinting, and no more do-overs because we know the color is going to match the first time. We specialize in color matching at McNeil's Auto Body.
Thank you, Raymond. We've moved into the paint booth at McNeil's Auto Body. Renee, I see spray bake. Is that all like shake and bake?
Not exactly. Spray Bake is the manufacturer of the paint booth. And what it actually does is we bake our paint. So we'll spray something like the bumper, there's somebody in there painting the bumper now, and we will bake that. It bakes for 18 minutes, it cools down for 15 minutes. We take off the masking paper, and the paint is just about cured. We can bring the car to the car wash. That's amazing because people always ask me, Rainey, when can I wash my car? When can I wax my car? But when we return the cars to our customers, it's just like when you're buying a brand new car. The paint is all set. You don't have to worry about anything. We offer lifetime warranties with our paint, and it's the best paint booth out there as far as I'm concerned. You bring it in, you bake it, and off it goes.
And you bring it to the car wash.
You can bring it to the car wash, or we wash them here.
That's impressive.
Mm-hmm.
Renee, thank you very much. We've been talking today with Renee Gagnon, McNeil's Auto Body on Rantoul Street here in Beverly. A true hometown local businessman, supports the community in many ways. The phone number is 978-927-7161. If you give them a call, you can usually get mechanics repair done 1 or 2 days or same day service. You need other work done, they'll hop right to it. And the website is mcneilsautobody.com.
That's correct. Lee, we just brought this out of the paint booth. This is a Toyota Prius. We just had some body damage on the back. We painted it and clear coated. Look at that beautiful metallic. It's very shiny. Excellent job. I'm very happy. We'll continue to go put the bumper on the car, and then it's going to go to the car wash. Another job done at McNeil's Auto Body.
Renee, that sparkles.
It does sparkle.
Now, you've been in business a long time. Does anybody still come around with a Coke bottle trying to take the rust off chrome fenders?
There are no more chrome fenders. There's hardly any chrome on cars today, and I don't think that works anymore.
Okay, just thought I'd give you a little test there. Thanks.
Thank you, Lee.
Renee, I know the business has been here for close to 90 years, and you're moving on to your 28th year at this location. What do you think about Beverly today and Beverly Main Streets?
Well, I think the mayor has done a wonderful job here. I think he's helping business all the time. Beverly Main Streets is just a wonderful organization with Jen Wallace. Jen Wallace and I have been on different projects together. She's very concerned about Cabot Street and Rantoul Street. Rantoul Street, the future, the mayor has told me, is just going to be a wonderful place to live and have a business. I'm really fortunate today to have these buildings that I work out of, and I'm very happy I do. Lee, this is a great opportunity for McNeil's Auto Body, for people who don't know us, to get out there and give a good word for us. I really appreciate you and Main Streets coming here today. Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Have a great week.
Okay.